Welcome to this Windows channel, and this is the Tech News Update. We are Thursday, May 17th, 2018. And today in our Tech News, the first one I want to just mention that today I will not be doing live shows. So if you are one of my fans watching my tech shows live on this channel and the Windows Insider Hour, I'm taking a little day off because of I've been doing a lot of things this week. Plus, I was thinking that that time off would help me take a little bit of time to reorganize part of my office that looks like, I don't know, it looks like a war zone. So sorry about that, but we'll be back next week, I promise, with our live tech show and our Insider Hour. Also, in the news today, YouTube Red is going to change name. It's becoming YouTube Premium starting next week. Also, YouTube is going to start a YouTube music service. So this is going to be very interesting to see what's going to happen. It's there to probably compete with Spotify and Apple Music at the same time. And it's Google trying to find its way into the streaming music services as it kind of struggles. It's far behind everybody else. And it wants to do it, but it wants to do it right. Well, in a 52 to 47 vote, the U.S. Senate has actually voted to reverse the FCC decision to kill net neutrality. So that's good news, and it's actually a surprising news because a lot of people didn't think it would pass, but it did pass Senate. But now the war is going to be very difficult because it has to pass the House, which I don't think, and pretty much everybody thinks it won't pass the House. Plus, needs the presidential consent to actually be reversed. So sounds, interesting, but unfortunately might not get that far. So let's cross our fingers and hope. Microsoft wants to release a cheaper version of its Surface laptop this year that would actually compete with its $400 iPads. But a lot of analysts are saying maybe Microsoft doesn't understand that people that buy iPads don't necessarily want to buy a Windows laptop. And it kind of questions a little bit what and why they are doing this. The Pentagon is apparently going to actually award huge contracts to Microsoft. There are a lot of rumors that they are moving to Azure services a lot more. Office 365, and that could be announced as soon as next week, which means that Microsoft might actually find its way in a lot of the government services, basically. So, an interesting study that came out says that older IT employees should be kept because they have a different perspective on tech, and also their experience offers a lot in the work environment. A lot of companies actually hire young techs and just gotta say to the old ones, well, you gotta go. But it shouldn't be done apparently. Also, the statistics say if you have a job opening and you have an older tech that actually is applying for the job, consider it seriously because it could have a very positive impact on your workforce. The study also says that if you're a millennial, you have 80% chances of getting hired compared to a X generation that only has 30% chances of getting hired in IT. Discounts, discounts, discounts. Everybody wants to have cheaper stuff. Everybody wants to have their favorite thing 50% off. But it's scary because a study is showing that people are actually kind of they're ready basically to sell their soul to save money. And they say that in a study done by what you would give out as personal details, you would be extremely surprised, and it's even scary, all the data that these people can actually give out in order to get a discount. And that it might be something you need to think twice about because some people really are almost ready to give out everything. Well, we're really near the General Data Protection regulation in the European Union. Sorry, little cat in my throat. General Data Protection Regulation is this new law, the GDPR, as we call it in the European Union, which is actually shaking up the world of technology. But as we approach the date, which is May 25th, only 36% of businesses apparently are ready. So shows you that a lot of companies need to continue working hard in order to actually comply with the new regulations. This is Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey, and he says that it's just a question of time. Apparently, the internet will have its own currency soon, and that we will all use that to buy things on the internet. And he says that it's just a natural way of things going on the internet. Kind of interesting. You know, at first I was looking at that comment and I was like, yeah, right. Then I was thinking, well, you know what? When we look at the fact that around the world, you know, there's so many different currencies, there could be some sense in having a internet currency for buying stuff online. And if you are a Xbox One X fan, well, there's a Xbox One update that's rolling out today. Brings your version to 1805 and has quite a certain number of improvements and changes. So if you're a gamer on the Xbox One X, check it out. It's rolling out today on your consoles. And this was the Tech News Update for Thursday, May 17th, 2018. Remember that today, exceptionally, no live shows. We'll be back next week. And if you have any comments, questions, suggestions, let us know. Thank you for watching.